Janette, everyone. Oh, can I just say that we're all heartbroken. I had a mammoth cry watching the show last night. My friends were texting me going, do something, Ball. I have no power. How are you both feeling today?
Honestly, gutted.
Yeah.
Gutted. But, I mean, you know what? You have to take it on the chin. This is such a brilliant show. And as I've said from day one, obviously, if it ever was to leave, I'm just happy that I got to do it in the first place. And, you know, to do it with Janette as well, it's such a pleasure. So, I'm happy that it's happened, honestly. I'm happy that I've got to do this show. Really happy.
We're so happy to have watched you do it. I mean, it does seem a little crazy that last week you got 30 out of 40, your best score for your Paso Doble. Then to be in the bottom two on the leaderboard, was that a bit of a shocker? Because it was to us.
It was a little bit. I think when we got the 4, I think I laughed. So
oh, really?
I think we kind of went, 4. But honestly, it was just that, I don't know. To me, it didn't even feel as bad as that. So it was like, oh, okay. It was probably like the shock of it. And then it was like, oh, okay.
And then we were,
Okay, there was outrage online, I think, and also in the studio with Craig's 4. Janette, what did you think of that?
Do you know, everyone is entitled to an opinion, and those scores and what the judges' critiques are exactly that. They're opinions. I do not agree at all with the scoring.
Did you agree with the 4 out here, people? No. Furious.
But you have to kind of, you know, respect his opinion and his number and his thoughts, and take it as it comes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brilliant answer. Yeah. So much support online for you, though. There's so many great messages. Fern McCann, Evening Fern, she says, not going to lie, I'm devastated that Aston Marigold has gone from Strictly. I loved watching him dance every week. How has this happened? Our very own Ian Waite said, sad to see Aston and Janette leave Strictly tonight. Just goes to show no one is safe. Make sure you vote for your favourites. I hate to do this to you, but here is your Strictly story.
Oh, no.
Aston and Janette. Hold hands, hold tight, people.
Oh, guys, I don't like this.
I'm honestly looking for the shortest partner because I'm not the tallest guy in the world.
The girl driving this Aston will be Janette.
I think we're just the perfect pairing.
Whoa.
Mr. Foxtrot has arrived.
Cool, confident, stylish.
I think you are going to be the one to watch.
I'm so proud of you.
I do like the fact that Janette is pushing me. There are definitely opportunities in this routine that I could drop her.
My life is really in Aston's hands.
And hopefully we can keep on top of the leaderboard.
I've never seen such a difficult sequence of lift in a salsa ever before.
I loved it, and loved it some more.
9!
Cha. We really need to work on his feet. Ankle out.
Give it a few days, and when it all sinks in, I start to come alive a little bit.
When you dance, the whole place comes alive.
You're very good, aren't you, darling?
Brilliant.
Quick step is the hardest dance. My feet are actually on fire.
I'm so sorry.
For you two, the sky is the limit.
I loved the routine. Outstanding.
With the waltz, makes you sweat. It's just as hard as doing a quick routine.
The slow dances tend to be harder because they expose every single step.
You partnered your woman beautifully.
And I could literally watch you all night.
You have to really use the wrists and the arms in the Paso Doble.
Yeah, this is going to be a serious dance.
You owned this dance.
It was amazing.
My favourite routine, my favourite week so far. I'm just loving every minute of this, and the fact that I get to share, you know, the whole journey with Janette. It's perfect.
We have high expectations for you, but when you're in hold, the energy dies.
Some things don't always work out, darling.
As head judge Shirley has the casting vote, who are you going to save?
I'm saving Molly and AJ.
I don't think I am ever going to have the opportunity to dance with someone who is so talented.
tissues out. That's it. We've all gone. Oh my goodness me.
Wow.
Did you feel that the dance-off might be coming after Saturday night?
We did a little bit. We did.
You said, listen, it's when you're, I suppose, in that position on the scoreboard, you just kind of go, right, okay, I'm ready to do it again if I have to. It's fine, and you know, we got to dance it twice in one night, so it was, I'm
Harry Judd, actually, champion of Strictly Come Dancing, he said, we're never going to get to see him show dance. Can you even imagine the show dance that the two of you would have done? What dances were you really looking forward to doing that maybe Janette could just teach you on the side?
Honestly, the jive and the Charleston were, even before coming onto the show, I was a bit like, okay, this could be like, you know, these could be my ones. I think these are the ones that I could really, you know, bring a bit of justice to it. But
but we did. You said that he liked the paso. He's looking forward to doing paso. Jive, if all went according to the plan, we were going to possibly do in Blackpool.
So people, see what you've done.
But don't worry, we made a little pact that we're going to do it anyway.
Yes.
So
can we watch that? I'll video
think
it.
so.
We do it in my lounge. That's absolutely fine with me. Seriously, I really do think, I really hope you keep dancing.
Do you know what?
Because
to
you
be
are so
fair,
talented.
like I have loved it, and I spoke to one of like my close friends and my girlfriend Sarah, and we said, you know, we're just gonna actually, funny enough, open a dance studio in London and just like carry on like teaching kids to dance. Like I can't wait to be a dad as well, and just give all this kind of, I suppose, this energy and this wisdom that Janette's passed on to me. Like honestly, I've enjoyed it so much. So now I'm just going to give other people the opportunity to do the same thing. So
That's such a great idea. I sort of think, what are you going to miss most about being the trainer? I mean, how are the rest of the team of Studio 45 going to cope? Gorka was crying on Saturday night, wasn't he? On Saturday night result show. Bless. Will you pop in and see them?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No,
we've said it. We're going to come back.
Going to come and literally watch every week and just be like, right, okay, make sure you guys are sticking to the hard work. So yeah.
But I have to say, going back to Ian, more than ever, especially this season, and now seeing what happened with Aston, you've got to vote for your favourites. You can never assume that just because someone is a front runner or is getting any kind of scores. You've got to vote. If you love them, vote for them, no matter what, because it's scary.
Well said. Can I just say, on behalf of everybody at the nation, I think, but also especially us lot at It Takes Two, you're a gorgeous boy, Aston. You've been so gracious in defeat. I don't want to say goodbye, but thank you for being so brilliant. Aston and Janette! Always more fun. And good luck being a dad. You're going to be amazing. Lots of love to Sarah. Now, after an epic weekend, I need to pull myself together, weekend of dance, we need some top-notch analysis. So we've called in the reigning champ. It's time for Choreography Corner. Love you. She's back again. It's Joanne Clifton. Jo, well, things have certainly moved on since we last saw you. One of our frontrunners has gone. What did you make of what happened at the weekend?
I only have two things to say.
Yeah.
One, people, you have to vote, otherwise, you know, no one is safe. And two, judges, some of them in particular, watch your scoring, otherwise we're going to have words.
OK, thank you. Yeah, she'll be round. OK, let's talk about Debbie and Giovanni's tango. What an incredible night for these two. Shirley said it was international. Darcy said it was on a par with a professional. Bruno said it was a masterclass. Craig got on his knees. Why was it so good?
It was brilliant. I think what Shirley meant, my take on what Shirley meant with it being international, is that it was good enough to be out there on an international dance floor for a proper international ballroom competition with traditional tango and overextended back bends, which she pulled off magnificently. I think like she will have other ballroom dances coming up, and it is still quite early in the competition. So one thing I'd like her to concentrate on, because I'm nitpicking, but it was a little bit shaky and hold, tiny but shaky.
Okay.
She's got to keep her hips and her shoulders offset but parallel to Giovanni's all the time, and be careful not to go off. It's like the axles in the car between the wheels.
Yeah.
If one of them slightly skew with, you have to go get your car sorted out because it's not easy to drive.
Lovely
in a
analogy
straight
there
line.
from
so
Jo, yes.
It's not easy for Giovanni to drive her if she's slightly off sometimes.
Okay,
And
so
it's only sometimes.
get that, we get that. Molly and AJ, obviously tough weekend for those two. In the bottom two again for second week. How did you rate her foxtrot?
I thought she did it. She actually danced really, really well. I thought it was quite beautiful. The smoothness. She had beautiful footwork on the Saturday night on the main show. Two things again I would like her to improve on. Core a little bit more. So it's just been Halloween. So let's pretend there's a witch's hand with witch's nails.
Okay.
Imagine it goes near your belly, and so you're pulling that in, and then turn the hand upwards.
Oh. And
that's on.
Shove it up.
How you should feel inside without lifting your shoulders. So
let shoulders down.
There.
Yeah. Oh, you see, that's the thing when you go up. You think no, but you've got to keep
relax the shoulders, but feel like claw in and up. And the second thing, really quickly, is that she tends to lose her left hip instead of keeping it in front of the man and having that curve out to the left.
Line,
that's what really causes her to get her arms.
And then her arm goes too straight. Yeah. Okay, brilliantly explained. Gemma and Aliash and their salsa. The lifts were a big talking point. Did they distract from what was actually a very good dance?
Yeah, it was such a shame because she came out all confident. She pointed at Aliash, she said, come over here. And then the lift went slightly wrong. I think the timing of the leg or something. And then it kind of blocked her. So she didn't have enough movement in her hips or in her upper body. Now.
Yes.
Demo time.
Oh, thank goodness for that. That's what we need tonight, people, to cheer us all up.
So how I was taught to isolate and move the body at the upper body was they put a broom on my shoulders, so I held it like that to keep my shoulders still.
Yes.
Looking in the mirror to keep your hips still, or sit on a chair, and then just imagine your rib cage is moving like forward, backwards, side, round, the other way. And then imagine that there's a pen on your rib.
We're all doing it. Come on, people.
And half of an 8, and then the other half of an 8. Half of an 8, other half of the 8, without moving hips or shoulders.
Okay.
You can also do it a reverse 8. So
look,
back
there
to
she
the front,
goes.
Back to the front. And then you do the same things with your hips.
With your hips. I wish it looked like that when I did it. Never quite the same. And finally, tonight, on to Jo and Katja's brilliant, joyful Charleston. Some really demanding choreography in there for Jo. He did it brilliantly.
Yeah, Jo's coming out and smashing it every week. And the choreography was so, intricate. Yeah. They had bits of it where it's a bit like when you rub your tummy and pat your head, like the arms are doing different to the feet, and then it's doing like the opposite to his partner Katja, but like in sync at the same time. Then they were doing the Charleston, which wasn't just step forward, step back. It was step like kick, step turn, something. It was absolutely amazing. I really enjoyed it.
Well done. You finished on choreography. We'll do the other couples tomorrow, but I don't want you to go anywhere, Jo, because I've got some plans for you. All will be revealed soon. Little tease there. Now, because we're all terribly nosy, here's a look behind the weekend's Strictly scenes.